Zombie apocalypse.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Eco Talks with Sneha Manerikar. Today we'll start second chapter of MCR PhD CET syllabus, that is macroeconomics. This chapter is very theoretical, so direct question will be asked from this section. For this chapter, there is no much explanation on each question. In today's session, I'll discuss question from Introduction to Macroeconomics and National Income. So let us start our session with first question. Who is considered as father of modern macroeconomics? A. Adam Smith, B. Professor J.M. Keynes, C. Professor J.N. Keynes, D. Alfred Marshall. Answer is B. Professor J.M. Keynes. Next question is, who wrote the book General Theory of Employment, Interest and Money? A. Adam Smith, B. Professor J.M. Keynes, C. Professor J.N. Keynes, D. Alfred Marshall. Answer is B. Professor J.M. Keynes. He wrote the book General Theory of Employment, Interest and Money. And next question is, the term microeconomics and macroeconomics were first given by A. Adam Smith, B. Professor J.M. Keynes, C. Ragnar Frisch, D. Alfred Marshall. Answer is C. Ragnar Frisch. He was the first economist to classify economy as into macroeconomics and macroeconomics. Next question is, the book General Theory of Employment, Interest and Money was published in A. 1836, B. 1936, C. 1963, D. None of this. Answer is B. 1936. Keynes published his book in the year 1936. Our next question is, macroeconomics became popular after A. Great Depression of 1929 to 33, B. 1970-73, C. 1996-97, D. 2006-7. Answer is A. Great Depression of 1929 to 33. During this period, the whole world was suffering from Great Depression. So to come out from this depression, macroeconomics became popular. Our next question is, the term macro was derived from A. Greek word macros, which means large, B. English word macros, which means large, C. Greek word macros, which means small, D. French word macros, which means large. Answer is A. Greek word macros, which means large. So macro is derived from Greek word. Next question is, in macroeconomics we study about A. Theory of national income and employment, B. Theory of money supply and price level, C. Theory of international trade and economic growth, D. All of the above. Answer is D. All of the above. Macroeconomics deal with all these three broad concepts. Our next question is, in which of the following are goals of macroeconomics? A. To achieve higher level of GDP, B. To achieve higher level of employment, C. Stability of price, D. All of the above. Answer is D. All of the above. The goals of macroeconomics are with higher level of GDP, high level of employment and stability of prices. Our next question is, what are the tools of macroeconomics? Monetary policy, fiscal policy, C. Income policy, or D. All of the above. Answer is all of the above. Monetary, fiscal and income. These are the three policies which are the tools of macroeconomics. Next, the study of groups and broad aggregates of the economy is known as A. Microeconomics, B. Macroeconomics, C. International economics, D. None of the above. Answer is B. Macroeconomics. Macroeconomics deals with the aggregates and microeconomics deals with the small groups of individuals. Next question is, the market value of all final goods and services produced within domestic territory of the country during a year is known as A. GDP at market price, B. GDP at factor cost, C. GNP at market price, D. GNP at factor cost. Answer is A. GDP at market price. It tells about the market value of all final goods and services produced within the territory. The next is the money value of all final goods and services produced in domestic territory of a country during a year plus net factor income from abroad is called A. GDP at market price, B. GDP at factor cost, C. GNP at market price, D. GNP at factor cost. Answer is GNP at market price. The next question is the difference between the income received from abroad from rendering factor services by the normal residents of the country to the rest of the world and income paid for the factor services rendered by non-residents in domestic territory of country is known as A. Net factor income from abroad, B. Capital consumption allowance, C. Depreciation, D. None of this. Answer is net factor income from abroad. This is the difference between income received from abroad by the factor services earned by the Indians who are outside the country and the income paid by the factor services rendered by the foreigners in our territory, that is in Indian land. This is the net factor income from abroad. Next question is the difference between indirect tax and subsidy is known as net factor income from abroad, B. Capital consumption allowance, C. Depreciation, D. Net indirect tax. Answer is D. Net indirect tax. It is the difference between indirect tax and subsidy. The next question, net national product at factor cost is also known as net factor income from abroad, B. National income, C. National cost, D. Net indirect tax. Answer is national income. National income is also called as net national product at factor cost. The part of personal income which is actually available to household for consumption and saving is called national disposable income, B. Personal disposable income, C. Personal income, D. None. Answer is B. Personal disposable income. It is the personal income which is available for expenditure with the individual. Next question, the real and nominal income is calculated respectively at A. Current price and constant price, B. Constant price and current price, C. Current price and current price, D. Constant price and constant price. Answer is B. Constant price and current price. Real income is calculated for constant price and nominal income is calculated for current price. And next question is GDP deflator is equal to A. Nominal GDP upon real GDP into 100, B. Real GDP into nominal GDP into 100, C. Nominal GNP upon real GNP into 100, D. Nominal NDP upon real NDP into 100. Answer is A. Nominal GDP upon real GDP into 100 gives us GDP deflator. Next question, sum of all kinds of income received by individuals from all sources is called A. Personal income, B. Private income, C. Personal disposable income, D. None. Answer is A. Personal income. Personal income is sum of all the incomes received by the individual and personal income minus tax is the personal disposable income. And next question is GNP at market price is equal to GDP at market price plus net factor from abroad, B. GDP at market price minus net factor income from abroad, C. GDP at market price minus depreciation, D. None of the above. Answer is A. GDP at market price plus net factor income from abroad gives GNP at market price. Now it's time for first weekly quiz. That is, first weekly quiz is on our microeconomics. The link of quiz is given in the description. Please attend the quiz to know your performance. The result of quiz will be announced on Monday. All the best for the quiz. This is all about today's session. I hope you understood the concepts clearly. If you have any doubt, you can ask me in comments or message me on Telegram group EcoTalks. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you.